Hello everyone, thank you for joining the product training session. Uh, and again, would like to welcome everyone for joining another episode of our weekly product training sessions. Today, the topic that we have would be very helpful for all those people who are mostly into sales part of their physical products or services even. Now, to give you a little context on this, so the topic that we have today is the how to integrate your Shopify store with Kylas. So this is the topic and agenda that we would be going through. We will look at the details of what we would be looking at in today's session as well. First of all, let me introduce myself. So my name is Arjun Kharat and I'm a business analyst with the Kylas team. So the main agenda that we would be looking in today's training is the first we would be looking at introduction to the Shopify Marketplace app. So what is Marketplace app in the Kylas CRM, how they works related to mostly in the Shopify. Then second, we would be looking at how we can integrate a Shopify store with the Kylas CRM. Followed that, we would be looking at different activities that can be automated within Kylas itself based on the different Shopify events. Now, when I say Shopify events, these are the different events that happens in the Shopify store, which we would be looking at in detail in the Kylas system itself. And then followed that, last but not the least, we would be looking at engaging with your Shopify customer using Kylas. So with the help of Kylas CRM, you can go beyond the limit and interact with your customers to delight them with the products and services that you offer on the Shopify stores. Now, to start with this, let me share my screen and we will look at into the Kylas system. I hope my screen is visible and you would be seeing the Kylas login screen. Okay. So whenever we log in into Kylas system, the first thing that you would be seeing is the dashboard. Now, all this part and the menus that you are seeing is the sales portion of the Kylas system. Now, to access a marketplace, any marketplace application, the thing that you would need to do is go to this burger icon, which is available on top left hand side. Click on it and you would see a menu that is Kylas Marketplace. Now here you can bifurcate or jump to the Kylas sales portion or the marketplace as well. Now let me open up a duplicate tab. And from here we will look at the marketplace. Now in the marketplace, these are the third party integrations that is being done, meaning there is external application where some of your activities happen and it is being connected with your Kylas CRM, which is your available in the marketplace. Now here you would be seeing on top first row a Shopify icon. Okay, so this is your Shopify marketplace. Now to install and connecting this Shopify store with your Kylas system is very simple and couple of clicks step. Okay, now if we look at the Shopify and what it is, how it is gonna helpful to all us. Now let's look at the background of Shopify. Since the technology is getting evolved and in our day-to-day life, the internet and technologies is playing more of major role considering now we shop online, let it be purchasing a small grocery or even purchasing branded shoes or even purchasing a wardrobe or table or even a office chair as well. Now, a lot of these things are moving from physical store to online store, meaning you can actually visit the store online, look at the product, different variants that are available, pricing, quantity, and many more things. Now, since the technology is getting evolved and playing major role on our day-to-day life, now the need of such things is more and more since the customers are moving their shopping habits on the online. Now, considering this pattern and behavior of end customer, Kylas CRM has introduced a Shopify integration or marketplace available for all our users. Now, to start with this, to connect your Shopify store with the Kylas, this will need very simple and very minimal information. Uh, Let me also open up this Shopify on the. Now to connect your Shopify store, the very basic information that you would be needing is the your store name and the access token. Before that, we will look at how we can integrate or install the Shopify Marketplace app in the Kylas system. Now here we are in the Marketplace. On the All Apps menu, you can see all the Marketplace options available within Kylas CRM. Now here I'm gonna click on the Shopify. Now here you would be seeing open app and uninstall button since this is already installed in my system. So what I will do, I will uninstall and let's see the installation process. Now here upon click, you will see install app CTA on the top right hand side. Let me click on it and here you will see a login screen. Now this login screen is the login that you use to log in into your core Kylas. So the first screen that we saw, that is the credential that you would be needing over here. Now clicking on sign up, here you will see the installation happening on a particular user, the details of the user, and some of the information that would be needing in order to smoothly run this particular application. Now here the permission set, you can see smart list, the company detail, user detail, lead, deal, product and services. Such information would be needing for this application to work smoothly. Why this information is needed? We will see in the upcoming part and or even you will get an idea why this is needed. Now I will click here, allow and install. Okay. Now on the first time when you install, at that time this application will ask you the login details or the sign up process. The sign up process would be very similar that you need to use your some email ID, put a password and the Kylas will send a verification link to your entered email where you will verify that the entered email is correct and it will redirect you to some of the similar tabs where you will see the last three tabs which is logs, API key and help tab. The first thing that you would be needing to do is enter your Kylas API key. Now the marketplace is a separate thing which we also need to connect with the Kylas so that whatever the information that is being received on the marketplace will also get synced in your core sales portion. Okay. Now to access this API key, you will need to go to CRM setting, go to integration and here you will see API key. Here you will see two icons. One is to view the API key and second is copy. So once copied and pasted here, you will need to click on the save button. Now your marketplace and Kylas sales both are connected. Yep. Now on the help tab, you can also look at how this Shopify actually works, how you can install, what are the different options available, or the prerequisite of successful or a smooth Shopify working. Now, once I entered the API key and save, okay, now let me close, and this is done. On the install app, you can actually see the Shopify listed, meaning all your installed application can be accessible from here and all other apps can be accessible from the top menu. Now here, what I will do, I will open up the Shopify from here, and you will see the screen that we were seeing in earlier on this particular tab is exactly the same thing we are seeing over here. Now moving to our connect account section where we will actually integrate the Shopify. Now here, what I will do, I will edit this particular account. Now on the connected account edit option, or even on this new connect account section, you will see these are the two fields. First is the store name. So whatever store you have in your Shopify, you can actually connect them. And second is the access token. Now, even if you are very new to the Shopify, we have given a lot of options even to get the store name as well as access token from your Shopify. Now here next to the store name and access token, you will see a small hyperlink which states how to get store name and how to get access token. When upon click, you will see some of these screenshots and step which will help you how you can understand and get the required information from your Shopify store. So to get the store name, you will have to go to first log into your Shopify, go to settings section, and on the top left hand side, you will see the store name of your Shopify. Similar to that, I'm sorry, to get an access token, we have also given a couple of steps which will help you to navigate in order to get an access token. So first you will need to log into your Shopify, then go to apps and sales channel where you will need to create a develop app. So now do not get confused when the Shopify says develop an app. That means there is no coding you need to do or anything. It just there are simple steps even in the Shopify as well in order to create a app as well. Now when you click on this, okay, this store will request you what kind of permission this particular store needs to have, which we have already listed over here. Now, in order to smoothly work your Shopify integration, you need to allow all this API access to this particular store that we are creating or the access token that we would be generating at the end. Now upon this, you will select all the API scope that are needed for this application and go to install app and then install it. Once installed, on the top hand side, you will see your access token. Now you will need to be very careful here. Let me repeat, you need to very careful over here. Once the access token is generated, please copy it and save it in a safe place. Reason, because once you copy and move from the screen, it will be not allowed to copy again. That means it will get hidden and won't be again seen or available for copy and paste. Okay. Okay, also let's see this in the Shopify as well. Okay, now here I'm going to setting and under here I'm going to apps and sales channel. Here I'm gonna say develop app Okay, so you can see K2V2 is already one of the app available for me. Now I will give a name to this product training. Okay, so something similar you can also give. Now I will select one of the existing app. Here you can see all the admin API integration. So all the access that I have given, which is also available on the how to get access token information as well. Okay. Now on the API credential, if you see here, your access token to request data from the admin API. Now, if you see, it is neither allowing me to copy or anything over here. That means once it is copied, you are done. You cannot copy it, you cannot view it. So we need to be very careful whenever we are copying this information at the very beginning or the first time when we develop the app. Now, once we connect our store, now there are other information that we would also be needing to do, which is also our next step of the connect account section. Now, there would be a lot of customer putting their orders, or they might be putting order and may, start the purchase process, and somewhere they do not complete their purchase. Now, in this case, whatever the information that we are receiving from the Shopify, we need to store in some of the fields available in the Kylas. Now, considering that we have this map fields option. With this option, you can actually store whatever the information that you are receiving from Shopify in a particular field of Kylas system. Now here on the screen, you will see on the top header side, you are seeing top, there are four options. First, lead, contact, deal, and product. Now considering these four entities, you might have got an idea that this is something related to gonna played within these entities only. Now let's move in little bit depth of this particular. So now, as I earlier said, there are different events happening in your Shopify. Now, basis on these events, the options that we have available in Kylas, we have given options of mapping those fields, which we would be also looking at in the upcoming few minutes. Now on this field mapping, we will need to map some of the fields, or you will see few fields already mapped which you can change or also add any additional information. For example, I can add a field, and from the drop down I can select additional field that is available in the Shopify and map it with some of the Kylas field, which you can see in the drop down. Also, you can remove some of the fields that are not useful for you. Plus, on the bottom side of each of this entity, lead, contact, and deal, you will see this additional information where you can actually segregate the leads, contact, and deals that are coming from the Shopify. Now, you might have different sources of your lead, contact, and deal. You might be having some from Shopify Store. You might be having some from India Mart, something from Trade India, Just Dial, and many more. All these options are available in the Kylas. Similar to that, we also give this additional information option in particular lead, deal, and contact records, so that whenever a record is getting created, you will have additional information which will help you to segregate whether this particular lead available in my system, it is from Shopify or from the Trade India or any other source. Now here you can see I have this campaign source, subsource, all this information added over here, which where I have added Shopify as a specific word so that we will quickly get a glimpse of this particular detail when we look at the lead, deal, or contact. Also, you can define a static owner as well. where I have listed Siddhant Kharat as my owner for all the leads that are coming from Shopify. So basis on your users, you can also segregate the records so that they can focus on those particular record as well. Now, similar to this, we also have mapping available for contact records where you can map the first name, last name, the contact phone number, email address, which includes your city, state, zip code, country, and many more. Similar to that, we have additional detail as well so that you will get a bifurcation of your contact records as well. And then we have deal. Now on the deal, we have very limited fields because on the Shopify itself, you would be getting a deal ID and nothing more. Rest all will be related to your contact and product. Now product, which I said related to deal, here we have this 3 to 4 fields mapped with your Shopify product, which is your title, description, and your price as well. Here, a small checkbox you would see that is upload images. So if your product does have an image available in the Shopify, same image will also be available in your Kylas system as well. Sorry. Now on each of this tab, you will see this save and cancel button. Okay. But when I move to product section, you will see it says save and sync. So what happens when I connect my account or the Shopify store with Kylas, there would be different web hooks that the marketplace will subscribe for your store. So when I say events, that means a event of order place, a event of order got paid, or event that your order got fulfilled, or even a order that got cancelled. So these are the different events that happens in your Shopify store, which we are already subscribing whenever you connect an account. Now, once upon your accounts are connected and we save this mapping for lead, contact, deal, and product, and you click on save and sync. So whatever the product that are available in your Shopify store will get sync with your Kylas account. Now here you can see there are different products that got added in my system. So you can see Bhagat Singh poster, then I have Yamaha guitar, Gibson guitar, then water bottle, violin, and different many products which actually got synced from the Shopify itself. So there is no need to you go and manually create those Shopify products into Kailash system. Not to worry, we have taken care of it already. Okay, now once we done with this mapping, all our product got available in our Kailash. Now the next part is to having event setting. Now, when I say event setting, like I earlier said, there are multiple events happening in your Shopify store, which are order is placed, your order is got paid, your order got fulfilled, or your order got cancelled. Now, this particular events that you would be seeing over here. So now let me just remove this particular event. Okay. And okay, yeah. Now, once you come to this your event setting, there would be two events that would be already set. First is the new user sign up and second is the order place. So basis on this event, there would be particular activities happening in Kailash system. So for the new user sign up, it will take an action which is create and lead. So in simple word, I can say new user sign up, create lead in the Kylas system. Similar to that, whenever a order is placed in Shopify, create contact and deal. So these are the two default events that will be already set. Now, along with this, there are different events that you can set up, such as you can perform some activities based on a order got fulfilled. So you can update a particular field of your contact as well as a deal. Now here, what I have done for the business use case, I have a Shopify store where I say guitar. These are the two products that I sell in the market. So whenever a end customer place an order, I want a contact and deal to be created in my system. And once this order is getting fulfilled, I want that one of my pipeline should get updated to this particular stage, which is order fulfilled. Now there are some automations of core Kylas that you can also do. Now to help you with this, what I have done, I have created a workflow that is Shopify journey. So whenever a deal is created in my system, and here I have added this campaign and source as my condition, so that whenever a deal is created from the Shopify, I want that it should attach a pipeline that is Shopify journey, and the stage would be order place. So that whenever I log in into my system, I will get to know that this particular end customer has placed an order from the Shopify, so that I can segregate the 1,000 deals available in my system basis on which is from Shopify and which is from different sources as well. Now, similar to that, once order is placed, from the next activity or the events such as fulfill, order is played, I can automate those from the Shopify marketplace itself. Now, how this event can be added? So from here, top section, you can see Shopify event. Now here I have one event left out, that is order cancel. So when a order is cancelled, the update event that will be happening, and I want that the deal should be updated. Now what I want to be updated is my pipeline. So basis on the pipeline, I can actually get an idea how many deals are actually in order place, how many deals are in order fulfill, how many deals are there which are paid, and how many orders are there in cancel state, so that I can delegate one of my resource or who have paid the order or the order got fulfilled. Now here I will select Shopify journey. So this is the same pipeline that I have used in my workflow. And here I will select order cancel and save. As soon as I save, you will see this particular event got listed in your bottom side section, so that you will get to know whatever the events that you have set are available over here. Okay. Now, what we have seen so far, so we have seen how we can install the marketplace, how we can connect the Shopify store by using the store name and the access token. We have also seen how we can map the field so that the information can be set or transferred into particular desired field of Kylas system and the event setting as well. Also, we can introduce many other users from our organization to view this information available for them from this manage user section. So once you go over here, you will see this fetch user CTA. Upon click, all the users that are available in your system will get pulled out in this particular application. And from here, you can confirm any of the user on behalf of them. That means They will not need to verify their email or anything. They will need to do forget password, generate a new password for them and use that for their login purpose. Or second way is I can always invite them to log in, which will send a verification link and they can verify and log in. Now moving to our part. So I have done all my account setup, mapping fields, event setting and everything. Now let's see how this actually works when a order is placed. Now what I will do, so I have this particular website, okay, which is my store where I'm selling this many products. Okay, now in this case, I have these two products, which is I'm dealing into music industry. So I want to sell this guitar and the other one. Okay, now here the end customer, they will select the product, buy it now. Upon click, a certain form will open. That would be again based on your Shopify setup, where you can actually restrict the user to perform a sign up or not. But in general, the Shopify advise that you should not restrict the user to perform sign up, because that will again limit the purchase behavior or pattern of your customer, because they do not want, the customer may not always want to share all this information or creating an account at different places. Okay, now here what I will do, I will create a sample email ID, that is product training at example.com. Now here I have shipping address, country is selected India. I have selected first name as Ganesh and I will select last name. I'm sorry, a different last name, that is Verma. And I have added, let's say address would be Pune and I will select Pune apartment, that is my apartment. I will select city as Pune, state Maharashtra and pin code would be this and continue to shipment. Now here they would be making payment. So there would be payment option basis on how you want the end customer to pay based on their credit card or even cash on delivery. Now here I would be continuing to payment. Since this is my test, so I would be using a dummy payment detail. Okay. And now I will say pay now. Number which is 1054 has been placed for the end customer having name Ganesh. Now let's go to our Kylas. I will go to deal section. And here on the top, you will see a name for the deal, that is 1054, which is the exact name that we are seeing on the Shopify successful order placement. Now here, if we see, we have this product and services as well, which is Yamaha guitar, which having price of 9,000, which is this price. And also on the contact, you will see Ganesh Verma that we entered while placing the order. And I can see that it has also attached a pipeline, that is Shopify journey. So let me also show you how it actually happened. So if you remember, we saw one of the workflow from the automation where it says Shopify journey. So whenever a deal is created based on condition, the condition is the deal which has a campaign value equals to Shopify and source as Shopify store. Then you should attach a pipeline and this stage should be order place. I can see the Shopify journey that has been selected as my pipeline, and the order place is the stage selected for it as well. Now in the in the campaign information, I can see the campaign is saying Shopify. Source is also saying Shopify Store, which I have used in the condition, and also the other information appearing over here, which we have used in the field mapping. So this information will help me to segregate all the records available in my system, which is coming from Shopify and which is coming from different source. Now, once this order is placed, I can also see it in my actual Shopify store. So here I can see under the order, Ganesh Verma, he has placed an order. Okay. Now, if you remember, we also have different events set up over here as well. Okay, order place, it got created, contact and deal. So let me show you contact as well. So here we got the contact, and here I can see the address as well. Pune apartment, city is Pune, state Maharashtra, country is India, and the zip code, so that you will get the geolocation as well, that from where more of your customers are placing order as well. Now moving to next part, that is more of automation that is happening basis on
Arjun,
different Shopify events. Now moving back, this is the order that we have received, and this is the paid order because I have entered the credit card detail and made the payment over there. Now from here, more action. Okay. What I can actually do is either I can cancel this particular order, or even from this particular menu, I can even fulfill this order. Now to see how this actually works, so here what we have done is order fulfill. Okay. Now what I will do is I will fulfill this order. That means whoever the vendor having this particular product has let me know that the product is available and it can be fulfilled for the next step, that is available for delivery or the shipment. Now here I will tracking number 123 order, and I will say fulfill order. Now, once this notification is available, what we will do, we will go to our order, which is this, and I will just simply refresh. And you can see the order place, order paid has been highlighted in green color. That means these steps are done. And now it is on order fulfill stage, letting me know that this particular order is now fulfilled, which you can also check. For example, if so here I do not have cancel order. Let me see if I have any order that I can cancel. Okay, which is 1053. So let's go to our Kylas and look at this 1053. Okay, this is also fulfilled. Let's see if there is any other order. Okay. So right now I do not have order, but yes, basis on the way we have seen, once I mark this particular order as fulfilled, the stage got moved or shifted to this particular step, letting me know that this particular order got fulfilled. Also on the event, you will see one more event, that is abandon checkout. Okay, so now to understand this event, what happens whenever there are customer visiting to your store, they have added a product in their cart, they have also added their details such as the email, the address detail and everything, but they haven't made a payment. Now what happens for such activities, Shopify treat them as a abandoned checkout. That means nothing happen or the actual order didn't get placed successfully due to some reason, and the end customer has left out it in middle. Now, what you should be doing about this? Now here, Kylas has also taken care of such abandoned checkouts. So here what we do is on a hourly basis, we check what are the abandoned checkouts available in your Shopify store. So here, this is the segregation of your abandoned checkout available in your system. Okay. Now all these abandoned checkouts will be collected on an hourly basis from the Shopify marketplace, and it will create a lead in your system. So here I have this Ganesh Sharma. He is one of the abandoned checkout customer who actually started the order placing, has entered the detail but haven't actually placed the order due to I'm sorry for this, but due to one or many reason. Now here you got the detail that the customer has visited your store, they started the order placement, but actually haven't fully placed the order. Now here you have got all these details. So you are in the campaign, you can see this particular customer actually came from the Shopify. Okay. Now here, the further process that you can actually even perform from your Kailas core menus as well. So when I say other options or menus, so you can actually set up a meeting, or even you can call them, or even you can message them via WhatsApp or anything, and understand what problem they have faced while placing a successful order, which will ultimately help you to turn this abandoned checkout in an actual business revenue. So moving back to our agenda, so let me share what we were seen all today. So starting first, we have looked at the Shopify Marketplace application, what it is, how it can be installed in the Kailas with just couple of simple steps. Next, we have seen how we can actually integrate the Shopify store with the help of store name and the access token. Followed that, we have seen the automation based on different events that are happening in Shopify, plus core automation option available for the or within the Kailas core workflow automation. Follow that, we have also seen we can how we can engage with the end customer and help them to purchase more, buy more, ultimately helping in generating more business for us with the different available menus such as calling, WhatsApp, email, and many more, which can help to engage with the customer.